for the first speech will be the welcome speech by Srila Veerasinghe, whom you might have forgotten, the Engineering Students Union President of our times. So I welcome Mr. Srila Veerasinghe to the podium.
Dear batchmates, spouses, our beloved teachers, and invited guests, welcome to the 50th anniversary celebration of the 74 batch. Our sincere thanks go to the volunteers who made this event possible, from the planners and organizers to figures and dancers. So please, join me for a big round of applause to those who have done all the hard work and show them our gratitude.
Bandula, your batchmates from near and far totally approve what is to come next. For that, let me invite another honorary secretary, this time from the former ESU, Lalita Jayasinghe. And your former group mate and the co-conspirator, Damayanti Gulavich. Please come forward to the stage.
For the untiring work done by our beloved secretary Bandula to organize this function during the last 6 months, all of our batchmates have decided to provide him with a small present. So I kindly ask Damayanti to present it to Bandula. Okay, thank you.
This is quite a surprise anyway. Thank you very much, everybody.
So this is honorary secretary in recognition of his service and dedication presented by dear batchmates Bandula Tilakasena Golden Jubilee Reunion 2024, 50th anniversary of EFAC 1974 batch.
Right, I'm sure now this has no bad words here. Thank you very much again.
It is great to see our former teachers who have guided our future in many ways. In the interest of time, I'll give one little example. 50 years ago, one sleepy morning, there was a math lecture on eigenvectors. I don't know how many of you could remember that. Honestly, I didn't pay much attention to that. Decades later, I was pleasantly surprised to learn that the recommendation algorithm used by Netflix for movie recommendation is based on the eigentheory, and it's actually called SVD. Based on eigentheory. So, thank you for giving us that foundational knowledge to build our career. Indeed, we were fortunate to have many wonderful professors. Ture Raja, Mahalingam, Ranavira, Tisena, Sivasegaram, Noel, Samuel, Murthy, and so on. We had superb lecturers in Jubilee, Drs. Devota, David, Mendis, and who can forget the friendly smile of Rambooks, who taught us transistor circuits as well as how many grams to a pint. From Dean Jayasekara, we learned about magnetic flux. You remember that? I guess some material form where del dot B is non-zero. Professor Fernando shared with us his knowledge of 19th century telecom lines. Full stop. From Gunda we learned something, I guess. Lastly, allow me to refresh your memories about the ESU. I remember we created a beautiful guidebook for the freshmen. That year we stopped ragging on campus by doing spot checks day and night. We helped distressed workers as well. Remember David Sayya, the driver? Your contributions helped his family in time of need. And when the ugly communal riots broke out, your ESU was the first student body to appeal for racial harmony. Wish the country had listened to us then. We also didn't shy away from a good fight. In defiance to the authorities, we organized vacation training for the students. When Dr. Ranatunga started his Kubota Virodhi campaign, we were all in, pleading our case with politicians and newspapers, same with the chemical Aragale. On the other hand, we failed miserably to win extra study time for the hapless repeaters because pioneers were no match for indomitable Siva. But our crowning achievement was to go on strike to reinstate Bahu. I am told that decades later we have won our demand. So how cool is that? So Dean Udaya, tomorrow please tell the kids to go back to classes. The strike has been called off. With that happy note, let me get off the soapbox. Thank you and enjoy the night.
I would now invite Ratna Sabhapati Manivannan to talk about the 4 years, half a century ago.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, including lecturers and professors. As I scan across this hall, I can't resist thinking about the beautiful 4 years we spent half a century ago. Exactly half a century ago, we stepped into the Faculty of Engineering, Peradeniya, right? But a few days before that, the drama has already started. Myself coming from the north, got into the train, and we were welcomed in Maho, where the students from east also come and meet us. That was the first confluence. Then we came up to Peradeniya for the bigger confluence with all the other students coming from all directions, east, west, north, south, and so on. And then started the 2 weeks of festival. And that festival was unforgettable in many ways. In many ways it was positive, we had fun, we had good exercise, we had early morning cold bath, we had very good hairstyles, and all sorts of things we had. Occasionally it went overboard, I should say that. And some people had some bad experiences, but still we were happy. That's the important thing to note. Those 4 years were, 4 years in somebody's life is a big chunk. And not only is a big chunk, it's a very strategic chunk. Those 4 years really shaped us. It shaped the future of ours, and not only our future, but also our children's future. So those 4 years were happy and strategic and important 4 years. The first year was, although the ragging was for 2 weeks, first year itself was ragging for many of us because we had to study in English. And we had to do that terrible mechanical drawing, which many of us had problems. I am one of them, and so on and so forth. So the first year was practically happy, but joy. Now, I am thinking, those happy days, are they completely gone? How are we happy? How can we compare the current happiness with those 4 years of happiness? I will come to the answer at the end of my talk. The first years went that way, then the second year was quite remarkable actually. That's when we had so many problems, right? There was a plane crash, and many of us went to see that Indonesian plane which crashed, and the place was inaccessible, but many of us went on foot. That's one. And some of our dear batchmates lost their loved ones, parents and so on. So we all rushed. That natural bond that we had was unforgettable. We all went, shared their sorrow. There's one thing to note, whether it was plane crash, whether it was a visit to funerals, or whether it was, even some other difficult instances we travel. But when we travel, we sing, bailas, and so on. So the natural happiness that we had in our minds was irresistible. It comes automatically. Although we are sad about those incidents, we were naturally happy about that. Second year was terrible because due to ragging, there was one girl who jumped out of Ramanathan Hall and lost her life. Her name was, I think it was Ratnasiri, if I'm correct. And then there was this struggle about the appointment of a new vice chancellor, and the students did not go well with that, and there was a big protest and strike and all that, and there was a commotion with the police, and one student lost his life. His name was Veera Surya. That was two. And then we had this problem of the opening of the chemical engineering. Chemical engineering department was opened in Katubedda. We somehow thought it's our right to have that, and we launched a struggle. I can still remember Hapwarachi's voice echoing in my ears. Peradeniya Mandapaye, engineering PTA, Rasana Angsaya, Pava Karna Tek Api Veda Varjanegata. Meaning that until the chemical engineering department is established in the Faculty of Engineering Peradeniya, we will not study. This also reminds us, take it easy, this also reminds me of our children. They will ask, Dad, I want to go and watch this movie. I say no. Then they will say, if so, I'm not going to eat. That was the kind of attitude we had. But we happily went away, and so on, so on. So this second year was another beautiful year with some struggles, with a lot of these kind of earned holidays because of strikes and so on. Third year was a little different, a bit serious. By that time we had, chosen our courses, civil, mechanical and electrical. We went into that, a little bit serious. And the final year was more serious. We were all focused in studies, and we already had a glimpse of a better future by then, right? So that's how the 4 years went. Now, what is the difference between the happiness that we had in those 4 years and the happiness that we have now? The answer is, in my belief, those days we were free. We didn't have anxiety, not much anxiety about the future. We didn't have much attachment, no bondage, free, whatever comes, let it come. That was the attitude. As soon as he passed out, then came new relationships, spouse, children, job, career, progression, etc., etc. So that bond sort of restricted our happiness. I only remember a Tamil song. அந்த நாள் ஞாபகம் நெஞ்சிலே வந்ததே நண்பனே இந்த நாள் அன்று போல் இன்பமா இல்லையே ஏன். Meaning that I am remembering the happiness I had those days. Why is that today is not as happy as before? The question is asked and I have given you the answer. But I should say that it's not that we are not happy, we are happy. We should also remember those 4 days shaped us and now we have spread all over the world. And the bond that we developed during those 4 years is still intact. And I can see people coming over from USA, Australia, New Zealand, Scotland, and different parts of Sri Lanka. It's not easy. Unless you have a solid bond, we won't be experiencing this. So with that thing, before the MC comes and asks me to get out, I will conclude my talk and be happy. That's the most important thing. Just as we lived for the day, not the moment mostly, during those days, let's live for the moment. We have been blessed with so much of assets, happiness. Let's enjoy that. Thank you very much. I hope I stopped in time. Saya.
President and Engineer Bandula Tilakaratna, the Secretary of 1974 Alumni Association, Professor M.P. Ranavira, Professor Sivasekaram, Dr. Keelsena, and Mr. Sarath Senviratna, our teachers at the faculty. And there are 4 legendary batchmates of yours who were there at our faculty. Professor Susanta Patirana, Dr. Nihal Somaratna, Dr. Devapriya Devasurendra and Mrs. Yasodhara Andapangoda, all members of 74-78 batch, their spouses and siblings. It is an honor for me to tell few words in front of such a honored gathering. I am humbled to be spoken few words in front of you. I can see that the speech from your secretary has brought a lot of nostalgic memories of the faculty 50 years back. And as I have heard that in your batch there were only 150 students, and at that time there were only 2 engineering faculties in the country, and now we have 455 students per batch, and we have 5 batches running at the faculty at the same time, 2,200 students in the faculty. The landscape is completely different now compared to your time, but we have a good staff. Actually, when I took up the position as Dean Engineering about 2.5 years back, there were about 135 staff members, but due to the bad economic situation, some of them have left, and we have about 115 now. We have 1/3 of them are professors, young staff members working very hard, and we have 6 specializations programs at the faculty, and I am happy to say that all 6 specializations have been accredited by the ISL under the Washington Accord, and we were able to do a curriculum revision encompassing all the 6 degree programs recently, and we have implemented that from the most recent batch. So that was done actually after 12 years when Professor Patirana was the Dean Engineering in 2002. We have switched from the old end of the year system to this new system, and this is the first time we have done there were curriculum revisions in different departments, but this is the first time we have done it for the entire faculty after that. And we have, in addition to this undergraduate program, we have 13 postgraduate programs, and Department of Civil Engineering and Electrical Engineering, they conduct these postgraduate programs every year, but other departments maybe they conduct it once in 2 years and 3 years depending on the demand at the moment. So we graduated 4 PhD in the last year, 5 MPhil students, and 116 taught master students. So I think in addition to this, with the very large undergraduate teaching load, our staff members are very dedicated and they conduct this postgraduate program also parallelly. And even though the economic condition is not very conducive, our staff members were able to publish their research. I think in last year they were able to publish 149 journal papers altogether, and out of that 101 from Q1 to Q4 journals, and that is compared to the previous year where the total number of publications were 130 and Q1 to Q4 journals 65. So there is a considerable improvement. So, and with this research work, 8 of our staff members awarded the President Presidential Award in the last year for their 15 publications, and in fact we have 2% researchers. We have 2 scientists, also 2 engineering staff members who were recognized as the best 2% researchers by prestigious university, Dr. Professor Janaka Ekanayaka and Dr. Himal Suravira. So with this teaching, research, and also that our staff members are involved in consultancy work through the Engineering Design Center, which was established at the time of during the deanship of Professor M.P. Ranavira about 35 years back, and they put, in addition to their teaching and research work, they try to give their input to the national problems to solve the national technical problem as well. I'm not telling that we are doing perfectly well, flying very high, but I think with the available resources and under the given circumstances, we do our best to make sure that the graduates who come out from the faculty are of the same caliber as all of you about 45 years back. We will be celebrating 75 years of existence, service to the nation in next year. That is, Faculty of Engineering was established at 1950 at Colombo, and by next year it will be 75 years. So we have a program which will go on for about 1 year, a year-long program, and one of the key events of that program is to publish the second volume of the history of the Faculty of Engineering, because volume 1 was published by Professor Mahalingam from 1950 to 1971, and we intend to publish the second volume, which is from 1972 to 2000 in the coming year as a part of this Jubilee celebration. We need to do some infrastructure development at the faculty in order to do this celebration work, and our alumni association, Peradeniya Engineering Faculty Alumni Association, is trying to help the faculty by financially supporting this infrastructure project. And as the Dean Engineering, I am happy if you all as a batch can extend your support to the FIFA to execute this infrastructure development work at the faculty. And finally, I would like to apologize from you. I know that you came to the faculty today, and because of the trade union action of the non-academic and administrative staff members, I don't know whether there had been any inconvenience to you. If something happened, any inconvenience happens on behalf of the faculty, I would like to apologize from you. And finally, thank you very much for giving this opportunity to speak few words in front of you, and I consider it as a great privilege, and I wish you a very happy evening, and again thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Disanayake. Actually, it was great work which your staff had done this morning amidst of the trade union action. I think thank you very much for the personal attention you have taken to have our celebrations in the faculty this morning and the afternoon. Now we come to the last speech of the event before we start the music. I invite Mr. Lalita Jayasinghe to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen. I am tasked to deliver the vote of thanks, as Bandula said. This was an accident actually. The gentleman, my batchmate, who was to deliver this speech, vote of thanks, was present in the morning session, but he had to go to Colombo due to an unavoidable reason. So I was asked to do it on behalf of him. First, I must thank the Dean, Faculty of Engineering, for giving his full support to organize this event, which we started about 1 year ago. His staff members also supported. Even at the very last minute, the faculty has faced some problems due to the ongoing trade union action, but we were able to overcome all that because they are support. Then I must thank our beloved teachers who are present here today, and we are highly privileged to have them with us, Professor Ranavira, Professor Sivasegaram, and Dr. Kirti Sena and Mr. Sarat Seneviratna. We are very thankful for you to be here with us today and gracing our Golden Jubilee evening. Then I have to thank the Vice Chancellor also, because we earlier planned to have function at the Galbangalava, but due to an unavoidable reason we had to skip it, but he has approved with the recommendation of the Faculty of Engineering. And there were some lecturers who agreed to be present here today, but due to certain maybe difficulties they have not come. So we have to thank them also for agreeing to come here, and they have sent us felicitation messages, and we have to thank them. We also have to thank all the teachers who taught us engineering at the faculty during our stay, the 4 years, 4 months and 4 days. That was the exact period we spent at the faculty. Then finally, on behalf of the organizing committee, I must thank all of our batchmates who have come here with their spouses, traveling a long distance, and we are glad to have more than 70 batchmates with their most of them have come with their spouses. So we have another function tomorrow also. Some of us will participate for that. And finally, I must thank on behalf of the committee for contributors for arranging this function in a very successful manner. And also must thank the general manager of this hotel, who is a brother of one of our batchmates, Tilak, Mr. Tusita Samaravira. He helped a lot with his staff, and they have given us a very good rates also. And we have to give a special thanks to the hotel staff and Mr. Tusita Samaravira. Finally, I must tell you, we had a very untiring effort to organize this event. Most of them was shouldered by a person none other than our Bandhu, because he was, as earlier also expressed, he did everything to direct all the committee members. So he was like the principal of the committee. Anyway, he did his duty, and there's another present from our batchmates to him, maybe so he can share it with all of us. So I kindly ask Bandula to come and accept that present too. I ask all of you to enjoy the food, music, cocktails and dancing, everything till you like. Thank you very much.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so we're going to start the karaoke session now. So I would like
we have a huge lineup of songs, maybe about 40 songs. But it might take us to create. I think. Okay. 61 songs. Okay.
A song which was popularly requested by many of our batchmates. Surprisingly, Sinhalese batchmates, and it's a Tamil song. The background is that it's about similar situation. It's about all those green memories, all those buddies with whom we played with, we flew with. We are going to fly away. We have been climbing up trees like monkeys. We have been spending without income. In which country, in which situation are we going to see each other again? Let us not forget by getting bogged down into our routine affairs. Let us not forget these days. That's basically it. So, okay, let me go. பசுமை நிறைந்த நினைவுகளே, பாடி திரிந்த பறவைகளே, பழகி கழித்த தோழர்களே, பறந்து செல்கின்றோம். பசுமை நிறைந்த நினைவுகளே, பாடி திரிந்த பறவைகளே, பழகி கழித்த தோழர்களே, பறந்து செல்கின்றோம். குயில்களை போலே பகலும் கோவில் திரிந்தோமே, குயில்களை போலே பகலும் கோவில் திரிந்தோமே, பரவில்லாமல் செலவுகள் செய்து மகிழ்ந்திருந்தோமே, பரவில்லாமல் செலவுகள் செய்து மகிழ்ந்திருந்தோமே, வாழ்க்கை மறிந்திடாமல் வாழ்ந்து வந்தோமே, நாமே வாழ்ந்து வந்தோமே. பசுமை நிறைந்த நினைவுகளே, பாடி திரிந்த பறவைகளே, பழகி கழித்த தோழர்களே, பறந்து செல்கின்றோம். இந்த நாளை வந்த நாளில் மறந்து போமோ, இந்த நாளை வந்த நாளில் மறந்து போமோ, கண்டு பள்ளி கொண்டு மயங்கி போமோ என்றும் மயங்கி போமோ பசுமை நிறைந்த நினைவுகளே பாடி திரிந்த பறவைகளே பழகி கழித்த தோழர்களே பறந்து செல்கின்றோம் நாம் பறந்து செல்கின்றோம் நாம் பறந்து செல்கின்றோம்.
ආශා ගඟුල් යාමුනා මුදු මගේ ප්‍රියාදර මිහිරාවිය වෙතයි ඔබ සිහිකරන ඔබට ලියන එක මට ඇති ලෙස සතුටයි අපමණ සිතුවිලි පිළිවි කෙරෙති එකිනෙක පැටලෙන්නේ කොහොම පටන්ගෙන මොනවද යන්නද මට වැටහෙන්නේ ඉන් පවසලි මගේ ආදරියේ මට පරිවිරජිනියේ එදා වගේ අද ඔබට තවම මම ආදරේ ඔබට තවම මම ආදරේ මధు මල ලෙස මුදු මගේ ප්‍රියාදර මිහිරාවිය වෙතයි ඔබ සිහිකරන ඔබට ලියන එක මට ඇති සතුටයි හිත ගොනු වෙනවා අත විඳිනවා හදවත ගැස්සෙනවා ලිපියෙහි කොළයට මුලය මනවිට මෙලක පියවෙනවා එකියෙන් පවසලි මගේ ආදරියේ දීමට හිතවලේ පරිවිරජිනියේ එදා වගේ අද ඔබට තවම මම ආදරේ 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 Here at the
yang ikrar digesi Dutua mahadu ubi Dutua mahadu ubi Dukanasi sakuter atibe Obagi balang hida age karanda Iana suratariye Abi hamo kimu Ibadu sumiriye be arube Mahadavi binde Obagi dasi Yakina kalbe Rahasune
නිවන්නට තුරුලිය නලවා එන මද කවන සුවයි මට ශ්‍රීලනකත් ඔයාරිමඩයි මගේ ලස්සන රන් එතනා උරලියක වගේ රුපිනා නැගී කති ගුණ ආරියගනා පොඩි කාලේ පටන් ආවේ හොයත් මගේ ලස්සන රන් එතනා පොඩි කාලේ පටන් මම ආවේ සොයත් මගේ ලස්සන රන් එතනා මගේ ජීවන මල් උයනේ ඔබ වෙයි පෙම් සුසුමේ මధు රස බොන්නම් ඉතුරකින්න ඔයා කැමතිද රන් එතනා මගේ ජීවන මල් උයනේ ඔබ වෙයි පිපි පෙම් සුසුමේ මధు රස බොන්නම් ඉතුරකින්න ඔයා කැමතිද රන් එතනා වගේ රුබිනා බුදු ගති ගුණ ආරියගනා පොඩි කාලේ සිටන් මම ආවේ සොය මගේ ලස්සන රන් එතනා පොඩි කාලේ සිටන් මම ආවේ සොය මගේ ලස්සන රන් එතනා විඳීමට තුටිනා කිනම් එක් වෙමු දෙදෙනා එන මාට කලින් ගෙන යමි කැන්දන් මගේ කලවෙත රන් එතනා දුක සැප විඳීමට තුටිනා කිනම් එක් වෙමු දෙදෙනා එන මාට කලින් ගෙන යමි කැන්දන් මගේ කලවෙත රන් එක වගේ රුබිනා නැගී ගති ගුණ ආරියගනා පොඩි කාලේ සිටන් මම ආවේ සොයත් මගේ ලස්සන රන් එතනා පොඩි කාලේ සිටන් මම ආවේ සොය මගේ ලස්සන රන් එතනා
Boy aboard, take you to immersion. That is the what they hold. Well, I had a buck of moon, my friend Manning Blue, my friend Manning Blue. Galti se hotel lang, ataraya hotel lang. Galti se hotel lang, ataraya hotel lang. Sharing car, I know all the bar. All Ceylon tour going, I give my car. All Ceylon tour going, I give my car. I'll show you wild elephant. We must go Yalakale. I give you milk and honey. Masim Matar Nagare. I tell you good story about Panamure. You can see big temple. Going to Anuradhapuri. Going to Anuradhapuri. Galki se hotel lang, Ataraya hotel lang. Galki se hotel lang, Ataraya hotel lang. The hiring car, I know all the bar. All Ceylon tour going, I give my car. All Ceylon tour going, I give my car. Your wife, Madam Mrs. Walling and can't go please. I give her cow cookies, lunchtime food cookies. I know good English, like eating Lunu Miris. My friend singer MS, all Ceylon paila to it, all Ceylon paila to it. Galki se hotel lang, Ataraya hotel lang. Galki se hotel lang, Ataraya hotel lang. Sharing car, I know all the bar. All Ceylon tour going, I give my car. All Ceylon tour going, I give my car. Magil? All right. එපා අඬන්නට මගේ සුදා මට නිකන් ලැබුණේ බං ඒක නිසයි බිව්වේ මං නාඩම් මට බත් ටික බෙදපන් මට නිකන් ලැබුණේ බං ඒක නිසයි බිව්වේ මං නාඩම් මට බත් ටික බෙදපන් මම වැඩ ඇරිලා ගෙදර එන්නකොට උණ ගෑයිලා මිතුරෙක් මට කරපු අදේට අතිමදි කරලා ගියා ටිකක් බොන්නට මම උනේ ඒකයි මම ගෙදර එන්නට සුදෝ එපා අඬන්න කඳුළු සලන්න ලතා ඉතින් කතා කරන්න සුදෝ එපා අඬන්න කඳුළු සලන්න ලතා ඉතින් කතා කරන්න එකක් අරන් හිටියේ මම නවත්වන්නට එක දෙක උන දෙක තුන උන මගේ කරුමට උඹව මතක් වෙලා ගෙදර එන්නකොට යාළුවා කරදර කෙරුවනේ තවත් බොන්නට සුදෝ එපා අඬන්න කඳුළු සලන්න ලතා ඉතින් කතා කරන්න සුදෝ එපා අඬන්න කඳුළු සලන්න ලතා ඉතින් කතා කරන්න මට දුක දෙන්නද උඹ තවත් අඬන්නේ නිර්යානන් මට සමාවේ යන්නේ අනේ ආදර රන් කඳ අනේ අහපන්නේ නැතමින් පසු කිසි දිනකදී මම නම් බොන්නේ සුදෝ එපා අඬන්න කඳුළු සලන්න ලතා ඉතින් කතා කරන්න සුදෝ එපා අඬන්න කඳුළු සලන්න ලතා ඉතින් කතා කරන්න අද කතා නැත්තේ මොකද උඹ ලතා උඹ එපා අඬන්නට මගේ සුදා මට නිකන් ලැබුණේ බං ඒක නිසයි බිව්වේ මං නාඩම්මට බත් ටික බෙදපන් මට නිකන් ලැබුණේ බං ඒක නිසයි බිව්වේ මං නාඩම්මට බත් ටික බෙදපන් නාඩම්මට බත් ටික බෙදපන් ලතා ඉතින් කතා කරපන් ලතා ඉතින් කතා කරපන් ලතා තමනෝ කතා
සුරාංගනි 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 ජමාලු ගෙනවා සුරාංගනි 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 ජමාලු ගෙනවා ජනතමේ පායදන්නේ වටින් පිටින් බලා සිටිනවා ඔයා අඬනවා ඔයාගේ අස්ලතු වෙනවා බලා සිටන මට නැරෙනවා දුරාතමේ පායදන්නේ වටින් පිටින් බලා සිටිනවා ඔයා අඬනවා ඔයාගේ අස්ලතු වෙනවා බලා ඉන්න මට නැරෙනවා Surangani, 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 Chamalu Genava. Malu, 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 Surangani, Chamalu, Surangani, Chamalu Genava. Pagi abu inda madinawa mage ange malu natanawa mokada mandame malu nganne ketiyen mage indawa e pagi nawa ge na abu malu adinawa mage ange malu natanawa surangani 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 tamalu genawa Surangani, 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 Tamalu Genava. Surangani, 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 Tamalu Genava. Malu, 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 Yangenapu malu, Surangani, Tamalu Genava. Mutu de petak bendera Anna geranto dugelila Surat al-Soduri අදිනට එන්නේ ආසුර තුළගේ සැලේනා අරලා දඹන්නේ නිරවිය හා නිරවා එකතුරුනේ ඉරිමදි නලසේ එනවන්න අතලා අමරුක් දෙවනල්ලේ Ragamma pallake nilpu ennaadi niluvegu gaani gadepu vajan Nadi ragamma pallake nilpu enna kolunduladi siri kanadi putu paani keseyu vajana irukiradi பட்டியிலே கண்ணாகி எடுத்து எனையாலே கட்டி விடவா அவ அடிய நடி ராக்கம்மா பல்லா தென்னடிப்பு என்னாடி போனை கசை பாபு மஞ்சான இழந்தடி Mama got me, cara, bandala, මාවේ වලව්වෙන්
Thank you all. That concludes our karaoke session.
Pulang bisa kepala, rasa